In this video, I'm going to tell you why you should still get the iPhone SE 2020 in the year 2022. Let's go ahead and get started. This is still a great phone. The first thing that stands out to me is the build quality of this phone. It has a glass and aluminum build quality, so it's flagship quality. And even though it's a few years old, it still feels very premium in the hand. And compared to a lot of Android phones, yeah, unless it's a flagship, it's going to be a plasticky design. So this one is very good build quality. Next, this phone has IP67 dust and water resistance, so you can dunk it in water up to 1 meter for 30 minutes. So this phone is not just resistant, but you could actually submerge it in water. Not a lot of phones have that unless they're mid-range to a flagship. Next, very impressive thing on this phone, why you should still get it in 2022, is its camera system, and it can shoot up to 4K. It's still one of the best cameras out there. It's not gonna be flagship quality, but it's still gonna be super, super nice in 2022, beating out a lot of these budget Android phones. Next is very simple feature, but it's the silent switch on the side. The iPhone is pretty much the only phone out there, any version of the iPhone has this feature. It's very nifty. You don't have to go through software or press a lot of buttons and change the settings. You just switch one physical button and it'll silence your phone. So it's great if you're in a meeting or in a situation where you just want to turn it off real quick, the sound. Next is the compact size of this device. In 2022, pretty much every single phone out there nowadays is going to be a huge phone. The normal size phone is 6.5 inches in the Android world, and iPhones are starting at 6.1 inches, but this phone is 4.7 inches, so very compact, very lightweight. A lot of people still appreciate that. Next important feature of this phone why you should still get it is the home button. If you don't like Face ID, if you're wearing a mask or whatever the case is, the home button is still a very nice feature to have, even though Apple is phasing it out. One good feature to do, you don't have to look at your phone to open it, and you could also, if it's sitting on a desk or something or a table, you could still open it up without lifting the device. Next is availability. This phone is available in every single carrier around the world, prepaid, postpaid. There's no way around it. This phone could work on pretty much any network, and if you unlock it, GSM, it'll work everywhere. And it's available, and you can get it for free on prepaid, you can get it postpaid, you can get it, it's still available pretty much everywhere. And once you unlock it, like I said, it'll work on pretty much every single network out there. So it's not just sold by one carrier. This is just universally available. Next is the software updates. This phone is running the newest software, and it's still going to get several years of software updates on day one. So this will be treated just like the newest iPhone out there, and currently that's the iPhone 13. And it's going to be for the iPhone 14 and the iPhone 15. This phone will still have the newest update on day one, so that's awesome. Another nifty little feature why you should still get it is the eSIM capability. Not a lot of phones have that. If you don't know what eSIM, crawl under your rock. eSIM is awesome. It's like having two phone numbers, 2 data plans, and you can activate service without actually needing a physical plastic SIM card. So it's a pretty awesome. That's the way of the future. That's how it is now. And eventually, this is pretty much what's going to be available. More available besides just Visible and T-Mobile and Verizon. So it just keeps going and going. Prepaid market, not so much, except for Visible, Pure Talk, I think Mint Mobile. But it's just a very handy feature. You can activate service as soon as you get the device, you could activate service and also have the physical SIM cards in there as well. Next little feature on this phone, why you should still get the iPhone SE 2020 in 2022, is fast charging. Very underrated feature. You could charge your phone with 50% in 30 minutes. Not a lot of phones have that, even though the battery is small on this device. Fast charging really helps it out. Next is gonna be price. So this phone is the cheapest iPhone you can get brand new. And with that being said, it's available for free on many carriers, $50. Get it for free. On the used market, you can get it for $100 to $150. They're pretty much giving these away like candy. You can find these everywhere. You know, for all these features, the price is just pretty. It's pretty amazing that what this phone can do, how available it is, and at the price that it's given. And that also follows into the trade-in value. You could trade it into Apple, and they'll give you a pretty good amount of money. So let's say you get this device, if you get this device free, like on prepaid, you could trade it in later on to Apple for, you know, 100, 160. I think by the year right now that you can get $160, if I'm not mistaken. So this phone holds its value pretty well. I mean, obviously the longer you wait, the lower the trade-in value is, but a lot of these times you can get these phones for free and trade them in, and it'll give you some value. So yeah, this phone really holds its value just like any other iPhone out there. So thanks for watching, guys. Tell me why you still use the iPhone SE 2020 in 2022. Take it easy. Peace.